each other out.
So, Darien, Coach Joe was talking about how you just focused on leaning out, and you look maybe as lean as we've seen you since you've been here. So, just how big of that was a focus for you this offseason?
I felt like it was going to be good to be in shape and drop a few pounds. Something I just feel like I needed to do, leaning out. I'm just trusting this process, the way they feed us.
Have you noticed that's helped you these first couple days of camp? Yeah.
Everybody else.
How has that helped you, just to be leaner this year? How has that helped you?
I feel lighter on my feet. I feel faster. I feel stronger. So I'll give the credit to Coach Joe, Coach defensive staff, and all of them.
What are some of your expectations just for yourself and for the group as a whole this year?
I mean, with only being 3 days in fall camp, I feel like we're good. It's the little things we're trying to clean up. So, and that'll come with time. I feel like it'll happen. We'll be ready when it's time.
As a linebacker, what would be your concerns when you see Chip and Rashad breaking through the line coming your direction?
Yeah, like lightning and thunder and lightning. Them two right there. I just feel like, man, going against the best backs in our conference, every day. So we're pushing to get better every day. They're pushing us to get better every day. And just, we gonna go back. We're gonna battle every day, no matter what, how we feel, whatever. We're competitors, so we're gonna battle.
Speaking of, being one of the best backs in the conference, there were no preseason accolades awarded to you guys' linebacker groups. Is that a motivation for you going into the season?
Yeah, it definitely put a chip on our shoulder, but I don't really fall into like the politics, talk and stuff. So I always been a guy. If I'm not in the talk, it's my fault. I'm one of the guys hard on myself, so it is what it is.
Is there an overall message or mantra that you guys are echoing in your room?
Oh no, we coming to work every day. When it's time for everybody to see us, whoever want to see us, we'll be ready. Just as long as they're ready, we're ready. We ain't doing too much talking. Linebackers push our carpe diem. We win a day every day. We compete.
What does Jermaine Lole mean to this defense?
All right, Jermaine Lole, that's like my best friend right there. That's my dog. So I take the time to watch him myself, and he, to me, I think he one of the best in the country. Like, you don't ever want to play with nobody. You want to play with people like him. Like in front of you as a linebacker, he takes up blocks. He understands his game. He understands everything. So somebody like that in front of you, you're gonna win a lot of games.
I know AP encouraged you guys to be like the alpha dogs of the defense when he was coaching you guys. What does Coach Claiborne emphasize from that perspective?
Same thing.
Leadership?
Yeah, you want us to be the best on the field. We got to be the best group. We got to do everything. Talk, communicate with everybody. Play the run and pass. Be overall the best player on the field. That's what we're pushing for.
And then how do you feel overall, it's the first week in the fall, with the experience on defense, the communication, the chemistry with all three levels of the defenses?
Right, and that's what we only 3 days in, and I feel like we look good. That's the little thing. We're working on the little things, the details. And I feel like they'll come later in camp or whenever it is. Game week, whatever we're working on.
Yesterday, Coach, you guys talked about you guys helping out the D-line. How do you feel like you guys help out the D-line out there?
I'm just, the O-line likes to double team and chip up to the second level, and we like to bring double teams off. And based on what the running back do, we got to fit where we need it. So we just trust each other. D-line, linebacker, we trust each other. One game, we got to stop the run as a whole.
Is it helpful working with Merlin and Kyle again for another year?
Definitely, for surely. Those veterans. So I look to my left and right. I trust them. I ain't got no worries. We're ready to go.
You guys have started together just for multiple years now, and you've seen your conference opponents multiple times. How much does that help? How much is that as an asset from a game planning perspective when you've seen the USC's, the UCLA, when you're getting ready to play them?
Yeah, just being experienced, understanding what they want to do and the philosophy of their offense and what they're trying to do. Like saying that is just going over it in practice and going against it multiple years. It's just like personally, it's like, feel me? You've seen this before, so it's not too much.
Is that something you emphasize to the younger guys? Like, okay, we've been here, we know what we're going to see, and then when you go into a game plan, that's what you're kind of
most definitely. Yeah. And then they'll understand it too. They'll get it. They'll see it multiple times, so it's something they'll get ready for.
I know you guys preach brotherhood and family. What does this team mean to you?
Everything. These my brothers. Away from home. I'm not home right now. Like in Arizona, I'm at school, so these are my brothers. Like I go to work with these guys every day. We building trust. We building something different. Like we're not the same as everybody else. There's nobody like us. I feel there's nobody like us. I just feel like we're different.
I know it's only the third day, like you've been talking about, but have any of the younger guys or new guys stood out to you on defense?
Yeah, especially in my group, the younger linebackers, they all can play. They can go. You see that? It's just the little things they're working on, the details, and understanding the playbook and what's going on. I feel like they're gonna be great. They're gonna be good.
Have you taken a leadership role with those guys at all, sort of showing them some of the ropes, some of the things that you picked up?
Oh, for surely, all the time. I mean, we have our personal meetings with linebackers only with the young guys. So I feel like they're picking up. They're gonna be good.
We didn't get to see Jaden in the spring. What do you think of him and his development? What kind of player he could be?
You see the type of player. You see he flies around. He got a nose for the ball. I think he's gonna be ready.
Is there any of those young guys that may have remind you of you in a way?
Yeah, most definitely. They just the way they like to find the ball. Like they good for that.
Anyone specifically?
They are different. They are versatile. They all got their own type of way of playing. So.
What stands out to you most about Eric Gentry and the tools that he has physically and all that length and what he can do with that?
Gentry is really like, I didn't know he was that aggressive. The spring he showed me really aggressive. To be that young, he's very aggressive. He come to work. I like Gentry. I love Gentry, man. He's a baller. He got a nose for the ball too. You see bad passes down line of scrimmage all the time. So yeah.
What kind of teacher has Coach Claiborne been now that you've had him in the spring and to this point? What have you kind of gotten to know about him and how he teaches?
Great teacher. I mean, in the spring, he was just like, when he came in, he was learning the defense just like us. Like, he was just picking up on it too and seeing how he, excelled in the playbook and how he got better with knowing the plays and everything. He helped me a lot. He helped me a lot with the plays. So I'm like, he been going to work. Like, so he helped me a lot. He make sure everything's clear for us.
Coach Herm kind of described you guys as like his sons, just kind of coming up together in this program. What does he mean to you, and how have you seen him grow as a coach?
Everything. It's just, I don't got a message for you every day. He ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. That man, that's somebody you proud to go to work for. You proud to play for. That's one of the coaches. I love her to death. I love her. I appreciate her. Changed my life.
How have you seen him like grow as a coach, kind of over the years?
Yeah, for sure. Something he apologized for certain things that he's done before, and he don't make the same mistakes. Like, he just grows every day. Like he's just mentally different. So.
Roger, you guys said you'd go to fight with you if you got in a fight today. Would you go to fight with him?
I told him, I said, I appreciate you for that. I said, you go to the fight, I might beat you to the fight, though. I might beat you to the fight.
I think that's a compliment in the best way that he said that. Don't you think?
Most definitely, yeah. I appreciate you, Coach.
Kyle maybe doesn't get talked about as much as you and Merlin because you've been another year starting with him, but what has he meant just with his captain experience, and how have you seen him evolve with this team?
He's a true leader. He doesn't even have to. He's a leader, regardless captain the title or not. He's a leader on and off the field. Like he looks out for the people around him on the field. That's somebody you trust. Like he puts the work in every day, come to work every day. That's somebody I trust.
You guys talked about you guys as a group being a family. In what ways are you guys off the field? How you guys bond?
I mean, we do our personal meetings like players, and we get closer through that. We're talking about football, then maybe go get something to eat. Just chop it up. Right? We become closer every day. Everybody, the team, not just the defense. We rest up other family. See each other every day. So.
Has there been a guy to like step up in terms of leadership or communication that's kind of surprised you in this early days of camp?
That's a lot of guys who they don't talk a lot. Like some don't talk a lot. Like they lead by action. So like Jermaine and Merlin, those guys, Evan, those guys are leaders. Like they're leaders. Sometimes they don't say nothing. Like, they don't have to say nothing. You see what they do. It's just you follow them. You see like they're doing the right thing. That's what we on. That's what we need to do. Yeah.